Monday the 25th of April. I just thought I'd bob on really quickly and show you what I've been up to all week. The lighting's not brilliant this morning, but we're going to go with it because I've only got half an hour and then I'm going to pick my grandson up. And if I don't get this done this morning, I'm never going to get round to it this week. I'm Annette. You can find me on Instagram at NetMotherBear. I'm also on Facebook, NetMotherBear, Ravelry, Lovecrafts. I've got crochet patterns on Ravelry. And I've got a blog, NetMotherBear, and obviously this YouTube channel. This is my 4th episode now, I think. 4th, yes. I'm quite aware that my last one was a bit waffly. I went on, and I think I wanted to cram that much into it, so it was interesting. I kind of went a bit overboard, maybe. I made it too overload, and I haven't watched it back, because if I watched it back, I wouldn't ever put it out there. So yeah, I apologise if it was a little bit crammed full of stuff. I'll try and slow it down and just show bits and pieces this time. And as I say, I haven't got long. I've only got half an hour. I've got to go and pick my grandson up. So I've got him all day. I've got a stressy week this week because it's exam week at uni. Oh God, we've got that much to do. I've got an oral exam to hand in on Thursday. I've got to have done by Thursday, and I've got maths, medication. Oh God. Manual handling as well tomorrow. It's just like, oh, I haven't got time for all this. Yeah, this year has been, for anyone who doesn't know, sorry, I'm a student nurse at the grand age of 54. I'm scratching I've got a bite on my leg. It's off the cat, I think. It's really pleasant, isn't it? It's nerves. Yeah, I'm a student nurse, 2nd year, nearly the end. And it's been tough. This year's been tough. I've got health issues going on, chronic pain. I think I might have rheumatoid arthritis. I'm waiting for a diagnosis. So I've got that going on. I don't sleep, so I've got constant fatigue, constant pain, and yeah, it's dragged me down a little bit this year. It has been tough, and the modules and the theory, and it's like I'm too old. My old lady brain won't cope. I just want to knit all day or crochet or just do my crafty things, and unfortunately I can't. Anyway, enough about that. So since my last podcast then, we've been away for the week. We went to South Wales, St David's in South Wales, Pembrokeshire, and we stopped in a little town, was it a town? Village called Solva. It was really nice, just on a campsite, just a field, nothing much there, toilets and showers, and that was it. And we've done lots of walking. I've tried to cram my assignment in wherever I can, done a bit of studying while I'm there, but then most of the time we've just tried to relax. Just me and Steve went, and the dogs, and yeah, it's been a lovely week. But before I went, I'd seen that there was this yarn fair this weekend just gone, so I'd seen it advertised, and I said to Steve, we're off that weekend, that's the weekend we're away. I said, oh, we could go if we went to Wales, because we don't book like in advance, we usually just book, you know, before we go. So I said to him, can I go, you know, can we kind of tie in with the holiday? And then he said, well, I want to go to St David's, and it was like, that's 2 hours away from, so it's four and a half hours from here, and this yarn fair was two hours from here roughly, and then where he wanted to go was another 2.5 hours. So I thought, oh, it's no good then. But then I thought, well, it's on the Saturday and the Sunday that we're travelling back. Anyway, I squashed the idea. I thought, no, I won't go, I'll be good. And then we were driving down on the, when did we go? I think we went on the Saturday anyway, and I saw where the town where it was advertised, Blueith Wells. We actually went past the signs, and I'm like, oh, it's there, look. Then I started looking about who was exhibiting, and there were no tickets left for the Saturday. There was only tickets left for the Sunday. Well, that was it, wasn't it? I ended up booking a ticket. So yeah, so we spent the week in Solva, and then on yesterday morning, we got up early to get to Blueith Wells for this yarn fair. So the whole point of my podcast this morning is I want to show you just a few purchases. I'm sorry I keep scratching at my ankle, it is nerves. I got a massive bite. I did flea my cats before we went, but I just need to do them again. Cats are awful, aren't they? There's one here. I hope you're not full of fleas. They're not full of fleas, I don't know what it is, it's just, oh, seem susceptible to bites. Just like I got bitten by a spider a few months ago. I'm not 100% sure it was a spider, but I got bites all on my ankle. I put my wellies on. I went for a walk and I put my wellies on, and when I got back, I'd got all these bites, and they were like 2 holes, and they took weeks to go. It's never anything normal. I hate spiders as well. I'm terrified of spiders. So anyway, waffling on again. Right, so I went to this fair yesterday. I was dead excited. We get there. I think we got there for about midday. It was packed, loads of people, and of course me on my own. I was a bit nervous as well. It's daft, isn't it? I was quite excited about seeing Botanical Yarns. Who else was there? Botanical Yarns I was excited about seeing. Sakami Yarns as well. I like that. I've been following them for ages on Instagram. I apologise if I've not said it right. Yeah, there was quite a few coastal colours. I think they were there. There was, you know, there's a few people I was excited about seeing. So I'm just looking at my dog. Yeah, I wanted to make a beeline really for Botanical Yarns because I've been following her for ages and I've never actually bought anything from her, and so I thought, right, I'm going to treat myself. One thing I'm going to buy is something off Botanical Yarns. So I got there, made a beeline, tried to find her. It was quite hard to find my way around, so I had a meander and I was really nervous. And I found her, found Sophie. She's lovely. I took a picture of her. Yeah, so I'll show you. So I've got my bags here. Oh gosh, this one's broke. And the problem with paper bags, I haven't even opened them yet. You know when you get home and you're all excited about looking through purchases. Well, I thought I'd wait and share it with you. So yeah. Has anybody got any bags? It's really a bit tight. So I had to cram all my purchases in poor Sophie's bag. Yeah, everywhere I went they were like, no one got any bags. Anyway. I'll remember that next time. I'll take a bag. So, opening this one. It's all ripped. I will show you. I went to Sophie first. And I bought, because I've been looking at this all week on her Instagram, a mini eggs. This is based on the chocolate mini eggs. So I bought that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I was aware of this last time. I'm sure when I was showing you things, I'm sure I just flashed them about and didn't actually show them you. So I'm trying to slow down. So that's it. That's Botanical Yarns. And this is Superwash Merino, 75% merino, 25% nylon, 4-ply. And I say it's a mini egg. Oh, just look at that. I'm really into purples and pinks at the moment. So that's that. Excuse me. Also, when I was on her stall, I've been wanting one of these for my lanyard for work, for when when I'm on placement, when I'm doing healthcare shifts. Look at that. Can you read that? Is it focused? Focusing. There you go. Never not knitting. I showed it my daughter. I did show her a couple of my purchases, so I did have a sneaky peek before today. And she went, "You're not going to wear that for work, are you, Mum?" And I went, "I am, yeah." She went, "Well, that's supposed to be a talking point with the old ladies." I was like, charming. Young people knit as well, you know. Anyway, so that was Sophie. There's my brochure. Ooh, I should keep this for ages. Say loads of people were there. Who else was there? Oh, Ducky Darlings, The Crafty Bird. Who else did I recognise? Who was that? Forgot the name. John Arbon Textiles, they were there. There's quite a few people I recognised, and also a few people that I saw that last time I went to a yarn fair was in Nottingham. That was pre-COVID, so that was nice to see people that I'd seen there. Oh, Hilltop Clouds, I've seen those online and I've never ever met them before. That their stand was lovely. Didn't buy anything from them, but purely because I could have just gone mad, but I was trying to be careful. Who else was there? The Knitted Knockers, I didn't see them. Oh, Toft. I saw Toft. So I wanted to make my grandson the monkey out of Toft. I didn't know whether you've seen it. So I just went to find Toft just to see the monkey in the flesh. So I saw him. He was really sweet because I've got the Toft book. It's on my to-do list. So then I told myself before I went, do not go to spinning stalls. Don't. Just don't. Stay away from them. You can't spin, you're useless at it, you haven't got the time, you can't fit that in along with your nursing and your knitting that you've got to do and everything else you've got to do. It's just too time consuming, you're not grasping it, so stay away. That was my, told myself, didn't work. After going to see Sophie, I just kept drawn by all these spinning wheels. Ashford were there. Oh, there was loads of people spinning with spinning wheels, drop spindles. I'm just looking at my cat. What's he got? He does this. He licks himself and then he gets fur in his mouth. Anyway, so yes, I stumbled upon Cat and Sparrow. Now they're another one that I've watched online. Do you know? I think I've got hair off all this fluff in my eye. So yes, I went to see. I just walked past Cat and Sparrow, and she drew me in. She was lovely. I don't know her name, sorry, but she was very nice. Anyway, she got drop spindles, hadn't she? So she started showing me how to spin. Now, I didn't like to tell her that I actually do know the basics. I'm just not very good at it, but I went along with it anyway because, you know, she was helpful, and just because I know the basics doesn't mean to say I can do it. So any advice was, yeah, gladly needed. So I ended up purchasing this little number. She said to me, because she's got drop spindles apparently, she makes these, and she said I make these because if I couldn't, when I learned to spin, she says I couldn't spin on drop spindles. She said, so I thought, well, if I can't spin on them, no one else is going to be able to. So apparently she made these, and they're easy to spin on. We will see. So I bought that, and then she gave me that with it as well. This is silk and linen, I think she said. It's lush. Look at that. So she gave me that little mound along with my spinning. What's it called? They've got a name, haven't they, these? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, excuse me. So I got that. There's me, stay away from the spinning. I want to go back to basics because I can't get to grips with my spinning wheel. I get really frustrated. I ended up sitting like this, like a little old lady, hunched up, my shoulders kill. I mean, I've already got rheumatoid or whatever it is going on in my shoulders and my arms anyway. And then I'm hunched up like an old crone. My hands are like in a death grip, and it's just so, yeah, I want to go back to basics with the spinning and try a drop spindle. So that's my aim. So yeah, I ended up with this as well. I mean, how could you not? Isn't it lovely? She was showing me all the different ones that were apparently easy or easier to spin as a beginner. And this is 50% Polworth, 25% Shetland and 25% silk, 100 gram. Now I'm really funny about itch, but this doesn't feel itchy, so, and I love the colours, so yeah, I'm going to go with it. She says it's all about the draft, which I do know, but I can't pull it apart. But she says it is merino. Merino is known, well, that's what she says, merino is not very easy to spin. And I've already tried spinning with merino. My dog has just appeared. I don't want him to knock the camera off. Woody, come round here. Come and lie down. It's not my ball of wool that I want to show you. Off. Woods. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? There he is. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. Where have you been? Come on, because I haven't got long. I've got to go and get Albie. Right, so because she gave me that little bit of this, I had to get some more. And she says she just dyed this colour. Oh, that bright pink. I'm really into my pinks, as I say, pinks and purples. So this doesn't say what it is actually. It's 50 gram. Looking at it, oh, I have got it. It does match, doesn't it? I thought for a minute then that I'd picked up two that don't match, but they do, don't they? I think there's just a bit more pale pink going on in that one. Maybe when I open them up they'll be the same. But yeah, isn't that lovely? So, oh, it does. This one's got a label on it. That one hasn't. This one has. So it's Cherries Jubilee, the colour. 66% Tussar silk and 34% linen flax. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. It's so soft, and I'm going to be careful not to get it in my eyes. Fluff. I bought 2 cakes as well, one for me, one for Stephen. When I got back to the van, they were in like this plastic carton, and I pulled the carton and it was just full of fluff. So we had cakes with fluff. Anyway, so I got those from her. Cat and Sparrow, she's lovely. I've definitely got hair in my eye. She said if I email her, oh, excuse me, I'll have to go and sort this out in a minute. I'll try and battle through. She said if I email her, if I'm stuck, if I need any help, she'd help me. So she was lovely. I got myself another pin. I wanted a sheep's pin for my lanyard. for work. Fluff. Look at that, they're cute. Again, Stace wanted one of those actually. I don't know why she wanted one when she said she wouldn't wear it. I met another lady who I'd saw at Nottingham. She just sells pom-poms. Unfortunately, I've forgotten her name. But I got that. Can you see that? Sorry, Woody's annoying Rory. He's not a fan. Can you see that? Look. How do you hold it so the camera can see it? Little sheep. Little sheep stitch marker. Ooh. Right at the very end, when I was after the toilet, I found this one. I kind of recognise these off Instagram. Woolen Witch, spelled W-Y-T-C-H. I'm going to have to go and get my contact lenses out and put them back in again before I go and get albs. So I'm really going to have to get a move on. I'm just looking at the label. I thought I'd picked up double knit then, but no, it's circled lace. So this is, I can't read it. Non-superwash, 74% baby Suri alpaca, 26% mulberry silk, 50 gram weight, and there's approximately 300 metres in this. And this is woolenwitch.co.uk. Isn't that beautiful? I couldn't resist that one. Lace. I'm currently designing a shawl. I want to design shawls in my knitting. I think it's a bit too ambitious to start with sweaters, so I'm going for shawls. One size fits all, hey? So yeah, that's for one of my designs. What's that? Oh, I've shown you that. That's my sheet. I found another spinning stall. They're such a bargain. These were. I couldn't resist these. Try not to get the fluff in my eye. Look at that. Please say I'm going to be able to spin this. Wonderwool. Yeah, Woody likes it. Look. Woods. What's this? Wonderwool. Spinning, felting, weaving. Can you hear him sniffing round? Merino tussar silk, 100 gram, £4.50. Can you believe? I mean, that'd be such a bargain. You'll have to excuse me. Woody's tangled himself up in my wool. Woods. Oh. Woody, come here. Come here. It's all wrapped around his collar. Oh, this is professional, isn't it? I'm so sorry. Get everything ready and then he causes chaos as usual. Now he's treading in my bags. Right, he's laid down now. Yes, that's that one. I think this is where all the fluff's coming from. And then I got another one. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Here's me. Stay away from the spinning. Again, merino tussar silk, 100 gram, £4.50. I mean, if I could actually spin that, what a bargain that would be. You pay about £22 for silk and in a ball, don't you? I say if. It's a big if. That's 50 gram. That's just merino. I know I said merino's apparently it's hard to spin, but it was £1.85 for a 50 gram ball. So I got two of those. I thought that's 100 gram at whatever two £1.85s are. I should know from doing my maths. I look like I got mascara under my eyes. And then that one. So I thought that would make a nice shawl, wouldn't it? Those, if I did like the main, then that with the lace border. Really ambitious, aren't I? I'm going to spin these. I'll put those back in the bag. Oh, yeah. Sakami Yarns. I found them. I originally stumbled upon them in Yorkshire Yarn Fest online, when they're online. So I saw them and I've followed them ever since. I love their yarns. And the photographs, but I've never purchased anything, so I thought I'll just treat myself to something off them. So it was Sophie at Botanical Yarns I wanted to buy something from, and Sakami Yarns, so I achieved my accomplishment and some. So I got this again. I'm not usually into fluff, as in, I know weaving spinning is fluff, but I'm not usually into fluffy yarns, but for some reason I've drawn to them just lately. And that pink, can you see that? So this is again, brush 100% brush suri alpaca, 100 gram, 400 meters, fingering weight. It's just beautiful, no itch. There was another lady on the same stall, on Sakami stall, and she was doing this as well discreetly, and she was ever so nice. Don't know who she was, but we got chatting and I said to her, I do that as well, make sure there's no itch. It's funny, we both tried to do it discreetly. So that's 2 fluffy numbers I ended up buying. That one, did I say that was alpaca as well? Yeah, suri alpaca. I thought alpaca was really itchy, but they don't seem to be. So 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to shoot. Oh, we'll just show you, that was it. So, oh no, hang on, the 2 little cute things. I saved these till last because these are so cute. Oh, there's the label off that that cat and sparrow. Cherries Jubilee. Yes, I wanted a sheepskin, I got it. I wanted something off Sophie, I got it. And I wanted something off Sakami, and I got it. So, and then I tried to be good. But these were only £2. How cute are they? Look. And then I got a white one. My friend Barbara, she always says to me, if you see things, it's got to be the face that calls to you. And I thought, I know exactly what she means. And look at their faces. So this is lamb's wool. Smell it. It's not lamb's wool, sheep's wool. It's obviously sheep's wool. Wool comes off sheep. Yeah. I can't remember what stand I got that off, though, these off. But I just thought they were so cute. So they said, what are you going to do with them? And then I showed them Steve and he just went, so boring, my family. I shall put those somewhere where the cat can't knock them off, because this is clay and obviously going to really break. It's actually they were £2.50. Oh, handcrafted by Fire and Fibre. No idea. They were sweet. I could have spent a fortune. I did spend far more than I was going to, but I thought I was relatively good. So that was that. I'm going to find a home for them somewhere, say where the cat won't knock them off, and I love them. Very quirky, very me. So I'll just show you my WPs, my work in progress whips, whatever you want to call them. This is my Jakers sweater from Isabel Kramer. I'm really pleased with this. I sat knitting this all the way on the way there. My tension's a little bit, because I'm learning to continental knit. Well, I think I've mastered it now, but sometimes my tension comes up really loose. Can you see that? It's a little bit, few holes. And I've never done German short row either, and I don't know whether that was actually part of the, can you see that hole there? I don't know whether it actually was part of the German short row or whether I've just ended up with a hole, because I struggled with the lace a little bit. I think it was the yarn I chose. This is Rowan Summer Cotton 4-ply something. Yeah, it's the cotton. It doesn't really show the lace pattern, and I struggle to see it. So I couldn't actually see if I was making mistakes. But it's okay. And I think it'll block out. That's actually the back. I probably told you this last time, but I hadn't got a circular needle and I want like small enough, and I really wanted to start, so I used straight for the neck. So I've got this gap which I'm going to have to just sew together, but I think it'll look, oh, I shall hide that. My sewing skills are very good actually. I will say that, it's a good job. And I might put a cute little button on there or something, or to hide it if you can see, but I'm not really bothered about that. I'm quite happy with that. I've tried it on, it fits, it's coming along nicely. Yeah, so you can see I'm there, I've split. Never done any of this before, never done a top down sweater before, so I'm dead chuffed with that. So that's my current whip. My swallow shawl I've not touched. I just haven't. I can't continental knit with colourway. My swallow shawl, it's 2 colours and I just can't master it, so I'm having to do the old fashioned way. It makes my arm ache, so that's slow progress. I've actually thought about frogging it, but I think it would be a shame, so I'm going with it, and I'm just leaving it for now. I'm not stressing about it. I've got too much to stress about this week. This is my current design, my new design. So this is my lace. This is going to be a shawl. Can you see that? Can you see the actual pattern going on there? It's kind of like, so you've got your lace, and then there's like a crisscrossy effect going up in the middle. You can't really see it on here, can you? It'll block out. It will block out, lovely. So yeah, I'm kind of like increasing. I did increases here, and then yeah, to make it, I want it like a crescent shape. This yarn was from the Urban Pearl. I might have shown you this last time. I just bought one skein. Oh, I don't know, I didn't show you, I don't think, because this is in my I was going to do a podcast on my purchases. I hope Steve never watches these, because this is dangerous. But yeah, I was going to do a podcast on my purchased yarn, because I had some for Mother's Day. I got some off eBay. I bought some off the Urban Pearl. I had a little bit of a spending spree, so I was going to do a podcast on that, and I never got round to it. So I don't think I did show you this, or maybe I did. And I bought some yarn to do. Yeah, I think I did show it you, didn't I? I bought some yarn to make Boyle and Knitwork sweater. I can't remember the name of it. So when I bought the yarn for that, I ended up just popping this little extra one in my basket, 'cause it's the purples again, you see, purples and pinks. It's lovely, isn't it? So that's that. Please excuse me. This always happens. I don't speak when you're on your own. Steve's gone to work, so you don't speak all morning, and now I'm like, oh. So that's about it. So we went away. A bit odd when I came back. I don't know quite what's gone on, but there's a stain on my I've got a polished table here, and there's a stain on it, and there's wax in the groove. And then I noticed this morning there's one of my Yankee Candle wax, tart wax things has gone. So I'm wondering what David got up to this weekend. He did have his friends to sleep over. Stacey was here looking after him, but something odd has gone on somehow. Something's not quite right. The settees were all a mess. They'd obviously been camped out down in here in the lounge. And yeah, I looked at my side. I've got this corner unit in the corner, and I looked this morning. I thought, there's something missing off there, and it's my Yankee Candle tart burner. Maybe that's why there's a stain on my table and wax in the grooves. Don't know. I'm going to have to do some questioning, I think. Something odd's gone on. We weren't sure. Yeah. Don't know. Anyway. Right, so thank you. I'm going to have to go. 28 minutes. I'll edit this later and put it on. I need to go and sort my contact lenses out because they're full of hairs. Thank you for, if you get a chance to watching it, thank you for popping by. Please like or comment or subscribe. I've got a grand total of 17 subscribers now. Don't think I've had any thumbs down, which is good. So I'll keep at it. This should be good practice actually, shouldn't it, for my oral exam on Thursday, because we've got to record this. We've got 2 questions, and we've got to record, and we've got to remember all the references, and it's got to be 10 minutes long. And you'd think because I'm doing this it would be good practice, but it's completely different. Anyway, I won't think about that. I'm going to get on it tonight when Alvy's been and gone. Bless him. I'm quite looking forward to having him. I've not seen him all week. So that's it. So it's goodbye from me. Don't think I've forgot to tell you anything. No, goodbye from me. Goodbye from Rose. This is my Rory cat. Rory. Oh, he's not very happy. I don't know where Smudge has gone at the minute. She woke me up this morning blinking sat on my head. Nightmare. I've been worried about her all week. She's really missed me. She drove Stacey mad, meowing and going mad, and she really has missed me. I said to her the other day, she rang me and she said, "What's wrong with this cat?" And I put her on FaceTime, so she put her on FaceTime, and then I was like, "Hi, Smudge," and she stopped meowing. Stacey was like, "I don't believe it." She said, "She's driving me insane. You can take her with you next time." I would. But I think a motorhome, 3 dogs and a cat would be pushing it. It's already very cramped. We don't take the awning either anymore, so it's even more cramped. Steve can't manage it with his knee. So anyway, well, thank you for dropping by. 29 minutes, better than 57 like last time when I was waffled on like a mad woman. Thank you. Hope you all have a lovely week. Hope you've all enjoyed Easter. Hope everyone's staying safe in the world. I won't talk about what's going on. It's worries me. I try not to watch the news, but obviously you want to stay abreast of what's going on in the world. But my heart really goes out to all these poor people in Ukraine, and it's just appalling. Makes you feel a little bit guilty. Quite often I sit back and think, God, I'm so fortunate. There's me going to blinking wool shows, and all I've got to worry about is my exams, and it's people dying, and it's dreadful. Anyway, I don't want to end on that note, but yeah, I do send, you know, lots of love and hugs, and just wish things were different. I don't know what the world's coming to. It's crazy. But yes, I don't want to end on a sad note, but lots of love to everybody, and thank you for all your likes and comments on my Instagram, and all the feedback I get. I love it. If you want to message me, just message me anywhere, and I'll try and fit you in this week. Next week should be better. Hopefully get some spinning done. Okay, I'm going to go because I'm waffling. All right then. Thank you.